Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me today for another Real Talk with Victor. If you are in a situation right now in life where you're holding on to a happiness that is destroying you, causes misery, pain, and suffering, anger, sadness, depression, it worries you, and is physically and mentally draining you from inside and just cutting you and breaking you apart. And you're to the point where you don't know how much more longer you can stand it. But you don't make a change because you are afraid to make that change because of fear. This video is dedicated to you. My name is Victor Aguirre, and today I will share with you some bread for the head. Today's topic, my why. Remember, this is a 5-part video. Today's part 2. If you haven't seen the first one, I highly recommend you do so. That's where I start to talk about the exterior and the internal world, and how I made the decision to focus on my mind. And this is why I am in front of you here today. Today's topic, my why, part 2. Letting go of your deceptive happiness. We will start today's talk with a quote by Jack Canfield. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. What is it that you're afraid of? What is it that's causing that fear, that's keeping you from making that change and making you hold on to that happiness that's not making you happy? What is that certain aspect in your life that you're struggling in? I made a decision to let go. And that's exactly what you have to do. Just let go and face that fear. I will go over some few examples with you. You just got to identify what it is. Is it a relationship? Is it a certain environment that you're putting yourself in? Is it a religion? Is it your character? Is it your lifestyle? Is it yourself? What exactly is it? How many of you right now are involved in a relationship with your significant other? Maybe you have a family, kids. And when people see you and they view you, oh, you always look so pretty and so perfect. And y'all put on this show. But behind the scenes, when nobody's looking, y'all are always arguing. There's a lot of verbal abuse. In some places, physical abuse. Y'all talk down to each other. Y'all talk to each other with so much hate. And it sucks when the kids are watching too. But you don't want to let go. What are you afraid of? That you're not going to find nobody else? That somebody else is going to start talking to your significant other? Maybe banging your significant other? Maybe you're afraid you're going to lose your kids. First of all, your kids are probably better off at a foster home. Because there is no way that you can be a real parent allowing this to happen and putting them in that situation where they're having to view all this. You're traumatizing them. You're affecting them. You're poison to them. That's not happiness. And if you think that's happiness, there's something wrong there. You got to let go of it. That's deceptive happiness. There was a time when your dad decided to put a teaspoon of semen in your mom's vagina. And there was 3 million sperm that went inside of her. And you're the one that survived. You're the one that's here. For this to happen, for you to hold on to that deceptive happiness, what a waste of sperm. It's time for you to face your fears and be happy. How many of you are in a career? And your boss, or maybe you have a business and you have a client or a business partner, and they talk to you like crap. They treat you like crap. They bring out the worst out of you. You're always mad. You're always moody. You're always ugly. You're always stressed out. They make you feel like you're going to lose your job or your financial future isn't stable. What are you holding on to? Are you afraid to lose all that? You're afraid to lose the house, the car, and all that other stuff? That's why you're holding on to that? Is that making you happy? That's deceptive happiness to me. That's not the way to live. That's not the way to prosper. I got one message for you. Face your fear. Because right now, you're just a waste of sperm. Let go and be happy. How many of you are living a fake life? You're not able to be yourself. You're always acting like somebody you're not. Why? Because you want to be accepted? Because nobody's going to accept the real you, and you're afraid to be authentic? You're afraid to let your character out? So you start to act like somebody you're not? Be somebody you're not? Who are you trying to please? Anytime you start living life to please others instead of living your life to really please yourself and be yourself and become authentic, all you're doing is holding on to that deceptive happiness. It's time to let it go. Because right now, you're just a waste of sperm. Let go. Be happy. What are you afraid of? How many of you are caught up in that materialistic world? You always want the nice house, the nice car, the nice phone, the nice shoes, the nice outfit, and you're just too caught up in all that. And sometimes you even put yourself in a situation where you're living beyond your means, and you're always stressed out. You're always moody. You're always tired. What's going on? You think that's happiness? You think that's really going to make you happy? And there you are holding on to everything? And you wonder why you feel so empty inside? Who are you trying to please? What a waste of sperm. Let it go. Be happy. How many of you wake up with that hustling mentality? That competitive mindset. I'm going to be number one. I'm going to make the most money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I got the bragging rights. But you're very disrespectful. You're letting greed take over you. And it's really turning you into a person that you're not. Thinking that it's bringing out the best out of you, but it's really bringing out the worst out of you. You start to treat people like number instead of treating people like people. And there you are, high-fiving each other. When you take advantage of someone and make someone pay more than what they should for an item or a purchase that they just made for personal gain, you think that's going to make you happy? That's going to make you feel fulfilled? Does that make you a true person, a good person? Is that your happiness? You just want to show everybody that you're the shit. You're a piece of shit. That's what you are. You're just a waste of sperm. Let it go. Because that's not who you are. You can't be yourself when you're like that. You can't be authentic. You can't inspire. You can't love. You can't be noble. Let go of that person. And be happy. And those are a few examples of deceptive happiness. And you need to let go of the deceptive happiness if you really want to be happy in life. That's one of the steps that I took. And it was hard. Because I was afraid, but I did it. And now it only made me stronger. This is why I can say what I want to say now. And not worry about anybody judging me. Because if I am getting judged or criticized, I don't care. Because I'm not looking for nobody else's approval. I'm here to change lives and inspire and motivate. And I do it in a very unique and creative way. But that's my way. That's the real way. That's real talk. So thank you for joining me today for today's video, My Why, Part 2, letting go of your deceptive happiness. If you like the video, give me a like, give me some happy faces, some smiley faces, some hearts. I don't like the angry faces or the sad faces, but I know how to deal with them. Hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I'm sending everybody some good vibes.